official room setup. I didn't feel like pulling out the camera and the lights and all because it is 2 a.m. But I just finished An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green, and we have to talk about this book. So, the book is Hank Green's first novel, and it is so good. I mean, it is really, 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 really good. We are introduced to April May, and basically one night she's just walking around New York City where she lives and goes to school, and she bumps into this transformer, like the robot Transformers, like this transformer like sculpture of this robot, which she comes to name Carl. And she's taken aback by, like, because she's a design major, like how this piece of artwork, like what it must have meant to the creator, and she puts a lot of thought into that, which I thought was really cool. She really considers the artist and like, what is this about? And she talks about how people are so into their phones, and especially when you walk on like the streets of New York and you're just like looking down, how people don't stop to notice the next big thing that pops up in the city, the next piece of artwork. So she really takes time to appreciate like how cool the Carl is. And so that's how it opened, and I was kind of blown away by that opening just right there about how much it like appreciated art. And I know that Hank Green is like a big creator and like a big, you know, YouTube person as far as like appreciating content and things that other people make. So I really, really liked that little bit right from the beginning, and I thought that April May was like kind of sarcastic, kind of quirky. I liked reading things from her point of view. Gotta mention, I got the signed copy at Target. Hey, Hank Green, I love you. So April May finds the Carl, and pretty much immediately her life begins to change. She calls her friend Andy, and they make a video. The video goes viral, and then for a while the book talks about like the viral fame dilemma, like how when people go viral and they get famous, how having a voice in the world, how it's important to use the voice that you have in the world if you have a platform to do so, to spread positivity. People begin to fear the Carls because they're made out of some materials that humans don't think are possible at this point. And it's speculated that they could be alien life forms, so everyone immediately begins to fear the Carls. So April uses her platform to say, hey, like, I was just appreciating this art form, like, we're just appreciating this art form, there's nothing to fear here. And the Carls actually leave hints. It starts with like a Wikipedia page, a clue on a Wikipedia page, and then people start having this dream centered around the Carls. And April's theory is that the Carls are actually trying to bring people together, while there are naysayer theories that the Carls are bad and the Carls are gonna hurt people and it's an alien invasion. So it's a lot about like how everyone in life chooses a side. There's a side for politics, there's a side for belief systems, even something as simple as a sculpture in New York. People could have a say in, people could weigh in on, people could have a side. People pick a side about anything. And a lot of that is how having fame, having platforms allows people to spew hate, and how what April was trying to do, although it was convoluted and she definitely had fame get to her head a bit, what April was trying to really do was bring people together, which I really appreciated. Like, her love and Hank Green's love for humanity is present the entire book, and it was just really sweet. Hank, we gotta talk about that ending though. If you could like PM me and like answer all my questions, but I think it was a really, really, really good book. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys because it's still new, and I know people haven't really gotten a chance to read it yet. The Barnes & Noble Book Club isn't even until October 24th. So I don't want to say anything spoilery, but I just wanted to say that I think this book is a really beautiful piece of what it means to be a human being, what it means to have a platform, what it means to have a voice, mixed in with the mystery of possible aliens and a girl getting famous and viral for the first time, and how much we value our opinions of ourselves based on the opinions of others on the internet. So yeah, please read this because it is really, really, really well written. It says a lot about humanity, it says a lot about content and appreciating other people's forms of art, while also being like a really well written fiction story where you're like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? So check it out. It's really, really good. And with that, if you're new, please subscribe and come back and visit me. I'm about to film a book haul because I went shopping the last 2 weeks or so, I've acquired a few books that I'm excited to share with you and that I'm excited to read. So I will see you over on the next video, my book haul. As always, subscribe. And what is my hair? Oh lordy. Okay, bye.